What's up, guys? So in the past I've done videos on Rossi firearms, and if you compare them to, let's say, Smith & Wesson, they're gonna feel a little bit rough. But my biggest issue with them is the grips. The grips make them look so cheap, and it looks like a cheap budget revolver. Well, I decided to go on Amazon and I bought these wood grips, and you have to admit, it drastically changes the appearance of it. Alright, so if you're considering getting grips like this for your revolver, be wary. It does require hand fitting. It doesn't fit right onto the handgun out of the box. And also, you can run into some snags like I ran into right here, right by the cylinder latch, rubbed against the metal, and I have a little bit of a gash right there, just a small one. The screw on this came loose and it popped on top of the grips and tore it up right there. It's a small little mark, but every time I pick it up, my eyes go right there. So basically it went from having grips like this to that. What a difference. I really love this color stain on this bluing. It fits. It looks beautiful. Alright, so I've been talking all about the grips. Let's talk about the gun really quick. It is a 5-shot 38 Special Snub Nose revolver. This is my grandpa's revolver, and he's had this the longest. This was his first revolver, and we've shot thousands upon thousands because this is one of his favorites to take out to the range. So out of all that ammo, the only problem I had was with the cylinder latch, and it's not even that big of a problem. There's a spring that should be pushing it forward when the cylinder's out. It broke, and so now the cylinder latch just kind of flops around. Minor issue. That's why I don't know if I'd recommend this for concealed carry. If you're going to have parts like that break, I don't know if I'd want to depend on it with my life. That's all of them. They're falling out a little bit better. The trigger is awful. The double action trigger is smooth, but it is so long. The single action's not bad, but the double action trigger just feels awful to me. So if you're going to conceal carry it, I don't think you're going to accidentally pull that trigger. So that's one thing it has for it. And it's got good texturing on the hammer, so if you want to shoot it single action like I do, it's really easy to cock the hammer. The sights aren't bad, but I will say putting a little bit of paint on the front sight drastically improves the sights because that yellow makes the front sight stand out so much better. So back to my first point in the intro, if you compare this to a Smith & Wesson, it's going to feel rough. Putting the cylinder back into the receiver feels a little bit rough. When you're trying to eject shells, they tend to hang up in the cylinder, and you're going to have to either shake it or pull it out. Like I said, that double action trigger is awful, and the grips that come with it make it look cheap. But if you can get past all that, and you can get past the fact that I had that spring brake, I think it's a pretty good firearm for what it is. It's a good budget revolver. I would highly recommend this for a target pistol, but I don't know if I would recommend it for concealed carry. That's up to your discretion, but at very least, I really love the way it looks right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up in the future.